Warriors, welcome back. Before we get started though, let's do a breathing exercise. 5 seconds, 5 Mississippis to just get us realigned, recalibration in our mindset. What we want to catch ourselves doing here and when you're being provoked is, what's the motive? Even now, like what's Chico's motive? To clear your mind so that you're not posturing defensively where you're not supposed to. You see, you're allowing narcissists to disrupt your peace, even in your place of peace. It's called ruminations. And when you do that, you're even doing it in conversations. And so you miss out on the morsels that are actually the most important Narcissists, the better pieces. And once you catch a few, then can you imagine how many more were missed? Because even in your excitement, when you find a golden nugget that applies, you shut out the rest of the entire message being shared with you. So I want to highly recommend that you go back to the Chronicle Library and revisit. Every video has another message, one that you missed, not because you meant to, because you weren't ready for it. Can I get a what? What? Yeah. Okay. And for this video's sake, let's do this breathing exercise so that we don't catch ourselves having an argument. Because, of course, you're going to win. You're the only one having it. Don't give a dirty joke more respect than those trying to help you get to where you're wanting to go. But your mind is playing a trick. It wants you to look back like you suffering from FOMO, the fear of missing out. It's part of the greatest lie of lies. See, narcissists discard the toy to play with the box. They want to convince you because they want the toy back. They make the box look like it's more better bestest. Those are the kind, listen here, look at me. Narcissists are the kind that when they was youngins, you could give them 20 pennies and take their 4 quarters. And even now, they don't get it. Because that's how they treat connections. Their generational curse, the one you broke, and you can see this pattern in every one of them, is to shit on the ones that care for them the mostest. And they exalt the ones that are their worst enemies. That's what you're missing out on. 5 seconds, man. Let's take a badass walk on the beach, and after that, or before that, or I'll tell you what, right now, subscriptions. Hit the subscriptions button and that thumbs up, and I appreciate it. I really do. All the support and the remarks, those shortcuts that you share and you add value to the content that's being shared with you, means so much. Warriors, holding the line becomes easier as time passes. And it's you coming back to share and pass it forward that rekindle the fires, giving hope and humanity again to the strong so that they are never, ever silenced again. 5 seconds, man. Let's do this. Release slowly. All right. Hey, look. It's happened to the best of us, happens to many of us, happening to some of y'all right to hell now. And that is, You went from a toxic ass relationship with a narcissist, sociopath, psychopath, and when you did, you kind of done a moonwalk sideways over into another one that was equal to or more worsterous than the one you left. And you stayed, not out of a sense of duty. Many of you stayed longer than you should have, or are in it now, and you soon realized that it was because you needed to prove not to the person whom you left prior, but to yourself now, and you overcorrected. You got to make this work. There's no fucking way that you did this twice. Well, yeah, there is a way you did that twice. And some of y'all going for tree. You see, when you overcorrect, you got to cash out a success. And so for many of you, yeah, you went and died a little to understand what it is to live. And this is why I tell y'all, some of y'all avoided unknowingly being a cash out policy for someone's retirement. Life insurance scams, wrongful death. Warriors, some of y'all, your own life insurance policy calendared your murder at the hands of a narcissist wanting to cash out. You see, narcissists will always have an option. And unknowingly, without you knowing it, you incentivize the narcissist to do what narcissists do. And that is hold themselves harmless and pillow talk another dumbass to do the job for them. Warriors, some of y'all also avoided this. Some of you had been volunteered unknowingly to become organ donors for the sociopaths, psychopaths, and narcissists in your own family bloodline. Despair and death is what haunts narcissists. I dare say for a narcissist, they don't care about legacy. They want immortality. And warriors, many of you were sought after to extend the life of the killer in the family. Now, look, I don't want to freak y'all all out, but this is how I see it. Once you realize a narcissist playbook and at their worst, what they're capable of, then it's easier to identify and avoid them and make a decision to walk away and mean it. Because the way I see it, once you're aware, shame on you. Shame on you for holding narcissists back from their success, from their primary duty, and that is to service the community. How dare you entertain them and get all their undivided attention to stalk you, to hoover you. Because you know how to force a narcissist how to let go. How dare you use narcissists for your own entertainment? Because there does come a point, y'all, where you know exactly what you're doing. You're torturing them little shits because they're hilarious. They're hilarious to watch. Once you get to, well, where you're supposed to be at, leading your own life, living, as narcissists participate in their own loop. Look, some folks will never ever get it. And it's not for you to force it upon them. Those little bitty minds will blow up. Look, it's like this. Narcissists may say they love you, but their actions don't speak love. Don't get it twisted. They understand. Men and women understand. Respect is what love is to a man. It's the equivalent of what love is to a woman. To feel safe and secure. To regulate her emotions without her knowing it. Making her feel silly because she has to have it. They know they're an emotional wreck. They just don't want their nose rubbed off in it. And you know how to do it in a way where she clearly understands you better keep your shit in check. Narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths cannot stand anyone who holds them accountable for their own outbursts. You're supposed to accept them for that being their perfect imperfections. It's disrespect. So, warriors, narcissists are going to hoover you. Of course they are. It's their job to test the waters, because when you pray for a test, when you're praying for patience, for strength, what you're praying for is to be tested. So you think God's just going to look at that prayer and go, oh, wonder? No, we're going to send the test. You want strength? Let's test it. You want patience? Let's provoke it. Warriors, it's why giving gratitude is the best attitude. Watch what you ask for. Some of y'all avoided being an organ donor. Some of you avoided being someone's retirement plan. And some of y'all see the writing on the wall right now, and you're questioning it. Don't find yourself being guilty of overcorrecting because you need to prove to yourself that you didn't do it again. The first trap is falling for your own lie. Live in your truth, authenticity, and learn from it. But don't become a martyr for a choice that can be changed. Warriors, when a narcissist tells you, I love you, you know, with the popularity of the BBLs, big booty, licious. Is that what BBL says? I know it's big butt, right? BBL, big booty, licious. Big booty, licious. With the popularity of BBLs, in which I heard they stink. Yeah, because they can't do the reach around to clean more, better, bestest. Let me tell you something. When you hear from a big bootylicious, I love you, and they say with my whole heart, tell them no, 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 back up. I'd rather you say with your whole ass, because it's bigger than your what. Bigger bestest than your what for sure, and got a stank. Hey, look, big mistakes, y'all. Big mistakes. Let's see, huh? I got a buttload of them, man. Let's go over these. It's a dating game, card game. It's called Big Mistakes, a dating game. Watcha? It's pretty cool. Doesn't know how to do even the most basic home repair. Dating was never about the money. I've actually heard narcissists on my way out tell me, I'm not after your money. Pay attention. They tell you exactly what they're after. And you only know how much resentment was in the heart of the enemy you were in bed with until you exit. Where's Axe body spray? Here's your sign. Never picks up after themselves. If you can't handle them at their worst, they commend you for setting healthy boundaries for yourself. Yeah. And they testers it by hoovering, by returning. Checkup. Return visit. Is more confused than a chameleon and a bag of Skittles. That's your sociopath, psychopath, histrionic. Changes their toothbrush only once a year. You want to know why? Because they only used it 12 times. It's still like new. Obnoxiously polite. Constantly losing their mobile phone. I tell you, I had a buttload of these. Works from home, but won't help out around the house. Their dog has more accessories than they do. And morbid fear of spiders, insects, and mice. All right, y'all. Let's see what the glove box cookie got. To love deeply in one direction makes us more loving in all others. Nah, sounds kind of frou-frou and shit, don't it? Yeah. Well, take it, do what you want with it. I ain't gonna roll it up and smoke it, that's for sure. Look, Warriors, thanks for your support. Totally appreciate it, man. And man, I'm excited. Yo, I've got some more. I got polishing dust on the way. I wanted to show y'all my. Look, these are stones that I've been tumbling from Madagascar, and they're real super cool. And I'm just waiting. I can't find my container with the polishing powder, so that's what's going to be next. That last part, and so hopefully I'll be sporting me a new necklace. But I sure get out there and enjoy life. You want to kick ass? You want to beat ruminations? Let's add more, better, bestest, badass memories to your treasure box. And that's what you're going to lay your head on every night, because it's something you've never done. It's not as challenging, very achievable, but puts a butterfly feelings in your tummy of excitement because you can't wait for the next one. Set those kind of appointments up. Keep that heart busy. And it will be easier to harmonize it with your mind and make badass decisions. not on temporary feelings. Because you'll have this kind of conversations. Damn, look at the precious creation. And you'll keep that little shit in check. You know what I'm talking about, your fun button. Or Mr. Wonder Wand. Get over your damn self. Everybody got one. You'll soon realize whoever operates with just that objectification of self, they got no substance, no character, no identity. And let me tell you, the desperations you're avoiding, they're hearing from the one they picked that you should be honored that they chose you to provide for them. Your rejection, oh, that might be what sends them, yeah, through the roof. You're dodging a bullet. How dare you become their target and provoke them after you know this? You're keeping them from service in the community and waking others up, just like they woke your ass up. Send them on their way. They're not your peeps. They never were. It's just passing through. Yeah. It's just your turn. Now, look at me. Hold the fucking line. You're doing a fantastic job. Every now and again, look, it feels ugly. But every now and again, you got to rub a dog's nose in its own shit. Don't go looking for it. They'll come back. They'll give you a chance. I just need you to be ready, because I can't afford for you to experience what it is to hesitate. It's now, while you're in hermit mode, with temperance. Now's the time for you to practice on the other dumbasses that never owned your heart. Because a total stranger ain't got a snowball's chance in hell fucking with you. It's just the ones that were nearest and closest to you. It's why the devil used them. Can I get a what? What? Shake the dirt off your asses. You're numero uno. And it's never goodbye. It's always until next time. Namaste, warriors.
And I've been counting down